We're down here at 300 Montgomery Street in the canyons of the financial district. This is your intrepid live stream with Freeman Sullivan. A protest talking about down here at the Brazilian Consulate. We are at 300 Montgomery.
Hands off São Paulo transit workers. Rehire the 42. Hands off the São Paulo transit workers. Rehire the 42. Hands off the São Paulo transit workers. Rehire the 42. Hands off the São Paulo transit workers. Rehire the 42. Hands off the São Paulo transit workers. Rehire the 42. Hands off the São Paulo transit workers. Rehire the 42. Stop union busting in Brazil. From San Francisco to Brazil, stop union busting. Stop union busting at FIFFA. Rehire the 42. 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 Stop union busting at FIFFA. Rehire the 42.
So we're down here at 300 Montgomery Street here in San Francisco. Brazilian Consulate's inside of this building right here on the 3rd floor.
Hands off São Paulo.
So if you're in the area, come down. Also, I'm going to be down at Powell Market at 6 p.m.
Rehire the 42. Hands off São Paulo transit workers. Rehire the 42.
Hey, what's up?
Clark, do you still get your name with an E at the end?
Rehire the 42. Hands off the São Paulo workers. Rehire the 42. Hands off the São Paulo transit workers. Rehire the 42. Hands off the São Paulo transit workers. Rehire the 42. Stop union busting from San Francisco with Oakland to São Paulo.
Do you have any Brazilians here?
I don't think so. I just got here.
We're here today to protest the firing of 42 São Paulo transit workers by the government, the workers' government in Brazil. This attack on the transit workers and this attack on working people, not only in Brazil but all over the world. They should fire these crooks who are running the governments instead of transit workers who move people.
That's right!
Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42.
All I know is tall and left lead, the girl from Ipanema. That's all I know.
There's another protest at Dollar Market at 6.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
I was going to go down there after this.
I'm going to do the same thing.
You saw it, right? Remember he sent
Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Not the crooks. Not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers.
Just joining us, we're down here at 300 Montgomery Street, here in San Francisco.
Rehire the 42.
Right here at the Brazilian Consulate,
Fire the crooks.
protesting FIFA and the way they shut down the favela, among other things. It's the global stomp of capitalism upon everything.
Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42.
So we're down here in solidarity with the people of Brazil.
Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the workers. Rehire the 42. Fire the crooks, not the
On a
workers.
personal note, I hate soccer, so you won't see me watching any World Cup games.
Rehire the 42.
I'd rather be watching live streams.
Hands off the Brazilian transit workers. Free transit for all. Stop union busting. Make the billionaires pay. Take it from the billionaires. Expropriate the billionaires. How many billionaires do you need?
So everybody's packing it off for the holiday weekend, looks like, down here in the financial district.
Stop union busting. Rehire the 42. Stop union busting. Rehire the 42. Stop.
Alright. So did you work hard all day today?
Dilma, stop union busting. Rehire the 42. Dilma, union busting. Rehire the 42. Dilma, stop union busting. Rehire the 42. Dilma, stop union busting. Rehire the 42.
Small but spirited crowd out here at 300 Montgomery Street, here in the financial canyons of San Francisco. We're right around the corner from B of A. Well, it used to be B of A.
What, they fired 42 workers?
Yeah,
Or arrested them?
fired them. Because they went out on strike during the World Cup.
Yeah, no, I read. Okay, good.
Yeah, they were down there beating up people
A
today.
couple things. Brazil,
Yeah.
strike, different types of strikes. So it could have been whole group or people. Or there was a strike, and then it could have been the 42 workers. And this
So we got
like,
about a dozen people down here at 300 North
I haven't seen
it's all right. It's my personal.
Jail the FIFA crook. Rehire the São Paulo
much info,
Metro.
Yeah, everybody's got a preference. You know?
Rehire the
That's
São
fine.
Paulo 42. Jail the FIFA crooks. Rehire the São Paulo 42.
You tell me you went down to LA, was that where you were headed? You back? You went. Okay. How was it?
I actually had to lead a demonstration while I was down there. So, it's okay. LA's weak, you know. But I had a good time down there nonetheless. They have a great subway system there now.
What's that?
I said their subway system is better than Bart's. Cheaper too. So I took the subway, went around LA, just explored. All the people I wanted to see were either not feeling good or busy, so
Yeah.
which really sucked. So, but I was staying on Hollywood Boulevard, so it's hard not to have, you know, the weather's nice. You know. Right now I'm stationed in Berkeley.
Brazilian wax, don't give them the axe. Brazilian wax, don't
Yeah,
give
what's
the
up there,
workers
Buzzards?
the axe. Come on, let's do it. Brazilian
Nice,
waxes, don't give the Brazilian workers the axe.
Yeah, I was down here yesterday actually. I fucked up.
Oh, it's the wrong day.
Yeah. Sucks.
Protesting is
Yeah, I dropped my camera too, shattered this. I gotta replace this little screen.
big street theater.
So we're down here. We're gonna take a walk down Bella
I guess
Market
the
in
whole
2
thing
minutes.
is to get people's attention.
I know, hello, Brazilian wax, that was pretty good. Don't give the workers the axe.
Sell it over there. They got a drink for you.
Yeah, I would have met at the subway thing and then walked up here.
You know, the 30th, at the end of the month, they're going to have something on Snowden
Oh yeah?
down on Market and
30th. I'm gonna see if I'll be here. If I'm here, I'll be there. I'm gonna take another trip. South Dakota. To the Badlands. To Pine Ridge, actually. So let's see what's going on there. Should be pretty nice. So we're down here at 300 Montgomery Street at the Brazilian Consulate. Protest called in solidarity with the 43 transit workers that were fired for going on strike in São Paulo. São Paulo is a big city. It's about 8 million
From
people.
Brazil to Greece, fuck the police.
oh yeah, okay, yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, fuck the police. Well, police aren't even here. This is like,
That's the thing, all these people.
this is pretty mellow.
Yeah, fascism is the wave of the future. Fascism is
Friendly
the
fascism.
wave of the future.
Bernard Gross, read the book, Friendly Fascism. It's been here for 20 years.
And we're going to hang out. We're going to go down to Palo Market Street, which is about 8 blocks away. Here in a little bit for those of you who are watching. There are Fuzzlets. There's going to be another protest sponsored by Code Pink and the ever dreadful World Can't Wait. Which they've had some of the most dreadful demonstrations I think I've ever been to in my life. You know, when you're protecting them, like I should just let them get beat up. Last time I did a live stream of a demonstration, there was people that actually wanted to attack them. So,
Code Pink,
no,
World Can't Wait.
yeah, World Can't Wait, which is like an offshoot of RCP, which, if you're familiar with San Francisco radical politics, the RCP is like this big energy-sucking vortex of people who have planned marriages and really didn't get on board with the pride thing or women's rights or anything like that until they were way behind, right? They always call themselves the vanguard of the revolution, which that's a contradiction in terms. But do not talk about Chairman Mao in any negative way whatsoever. You might get excommunicated, which, if you're really in the know, getting excommunicated is a good thing from the RCP. Or World Can't Wait. That's their new. Now I'm not taking everybody because I know a couple of people in World Can't Wait. They're actually good organizers, but everybody knows it's not the individual. It's most evil springs from the organization and the way things are organized. That's how the old saying "I was only doing my job" came about. Yeah, you're right about that, man. Thanks for letting me know what's going on with the audio visual. So we got a small group of demonstrators down here at 300 Montgomery Street, here in the financial canyons of San Francisco. This is your live streamer, Freeman Sullivan, with Bob, demonstrator.
All right.
Another organizer here in San Francisco with Occupy SF, among other things. Looks like all the workers in the distance here are headed home for a holiday weekend. And what appears to be a peaceful protest. But as we know here in San Francisco, things can change quick. Just a demonstration at the Kink.com headquarters at the Armory. 9 people were arrested, 10 people. And they weren't even arrested in front of the place. It was later on, when they got down to the barge station.
16 to 14.
16. Yeah, they walked down to the barge station. That's when the cops hit them. So watch your back when you're leaving a demonstration here in San Francisco. Don't assume just because you walked away from the site of the demonstration that you're safe. Watch your back.
Stop union busting. Rehired 42. Stop privatization. Stop union busting.
Got Frank Chu. Oh, he's in attendance. San Francisco legend.
What are you up to? You're working for the
yeah. Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
T-shirt they gave you.
Yeah, well, it's a corrupt organization. I was lucky to get away with the T-shirt.
I went to the Revolution, all they gave me was a T-shirt. Right?
Pretty much.
I saw you on the news.
So are you streaming?
Yeah.
Where are you streaming to?
Right now to Freeman Sullivan's channel.
What's that like?
That's one I've been running for a few years.
This is Freeman right here.
Yeah, Freeman. Yeah.
I think I saw you and spoke with you in your thing at Egyptian Solidarity.
Yeah, I got around. I got all the happening.
He's done the same thing up back in New York.
Yeah, 18 cities now. 18 cities, haha.
18, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to go up to Sacramento, but I think that they're going to call the encampment today. For those of you who don't know, there's been an encampment in Sacramento.
Is this the 99 Rise?
Yeah, 99 Rise is putting it on. You can follow them at 99 Rise for more information. We're out here in front of the Brazilian Consulate here in the financial canyons of San Francisco. Getting ready for the 4th of July weekend. But make no mistake about it, we are not free. If anybody had told you that the 4th of July means freedom, they're seriously brainwashed. Yep. A mild-mannered demonstration, not a lot of yelling or hooping and hollering going on. Maybe we ought to bring a big soccer ball down here, right?
Kick it around.
Kick it through the window. No, actually, it's a pretty nice building. Oh, the Brazilian consulate or somewhere up inside the building there.
Third floor.
Third floor, yeah, there we go. I imagine it's a pretty big consulate. There's a lot of people in Brazil.
I have a statement from a comrade in Puerto Alegre. I don't know if your listeners
go
are
ahead.
interested.
Go ahead.
Go right ahead.
A comrade from the Liaison Committee of Communists sent us this message to read at the demonstration here today. And she says, down with capitals FIFA. And hashtag now vai ter final. Don't go to the final match. Defeat the Popular Front. Down with the union bureaucracy. No illusions in bourgeois elections. We will not pay the debt for the World Cup. We demand freedom for prisoners of the Now Vai Ter Copa movement and the workers arrested for the strikes. We demand the rehiring of all those fired in the strikes. For independent organizations of the working class, build the base for the general strike. Combating the cup is the struggle against the capitalist crisis in Brazil. We live in the deepest economic crisis since 1929 and the largest uprising of the masses in 4 decades. In Brazil, the uprising was a response to the call of the youth, combating the increase in public transportation fares for better health and education. The June 2013 days, the demonstrations during the FIFA Confederation Cups, the emergence of the Now Vai Ter Copa movement is fueling every fight against expropriations of the slum dwellings. For each occupation and in every demonstration in the slums and in every strike of the workers, the struggle against the capitalist crisis was built in every manifestation of the youth and the Now Vai Ter Copa movement. Even the spontaneous working class movements that started from a basis of consciousness. The awareness that the Brazilian masses took to the streets in June 2013 is informed consciousness built upon an 11-year experience with a Popular Front government, which they believed would be different. But when they saw that they followed the neoliberal policies of the previous traditional right-wing governments, the movement of the masses in Brazil today is making a break with the Popular Front and organizing above and beyond the workers' organizations. Now, the comrade in Porto Alegre wrote me 4.5 pages of detailed information about the various strikes and how the different left organizations intervened in them. And I'm not going to read all that to you because my throat will go dry. But I just want to say that from reading the article here, what I understand is that the mainstream left organizations act as left cover to the Workers' Party of Lula and Dilma, while the Workers' Party is enforcing the capitalist austerity. And the mainstream left organizations, including the LEAT, the PTSOL, the PTSU, the PSOL, and the Communist Party of Brazil have worked to divide the working class from the Não Vai Ter Copa movement. Não Vai Ter Copa means don't go to the cup. They interjected with a different demand, saying bring the struggle into the cup, whereas the masses in the street were saying that the stadium builders were forcing the Brazilian people to pay for the cup long into the future, and that was the foundation for the demonstrations against the cup. What did the PT and the government do? They promised to bring in the military, and they did that. They brought in the military, and they're smashing strikes. But the workers are learning. The workers in São Paulo, in the subway strikes, the workers in São Paulo in the teacher strike, the bus drivers, and in Rio de Janeiro, the teachers are learning that they can't trust their trade union leaderships and that they have to take action beyond the trade union leadership if they're going to fight and win their struggle. So we say forward to the movement that is going beyond and advancing independent organization of the working class and fighting to break from the Popular Front. Fighting for a socialist future is not through the elections, it's through the new organizations of the workers. We also say that when the workers went into the streets a year ago, when the Now Vai Tercopa movement went into the streets, they stood against many of the traditional left organizations taking over the demonstrations, and that split has continued. And unfortunately, the left organizations have left as a cover for the PT and the traditional trade union leaderships. That traditional cover is starting to break down as the PT is being exposed in their smashing of the communities, in their bulldozing of the favela, and in their arresting of the strikers. So we stand with the Brazilian workers. We demand drop all the charges, and we say solidarity with the workers of Brazil in the subways and in the teacher strikes and the bus driver strikes. No ver Tercopa, no ver Olympics. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Rehired 42.
Well, it's great when you don't have to recruit, huh?
Rehired 42. Salespeople crooks. Rehired 42. Salespeople crooks.
I try not to work it too hard. You know, I've been going to these things for a long time. You know, I don't want to be too intrusive sometimes because I've been doing this so fucking long. Oh, I understand that. Yeah, basically, right.
Rehire the 42.
Salespeople crooks. Rehire the 42. Salespeople crooks.
Rehire the 42.
See it joining here with my name on it.
Rehire the 42. Salespeople crooks. Rehire the 42.
Wait just a second, folks. I gotta light up. It's getting cold down here. As it is here in San Francisco. In the summertime, folks, it's cold here. Just gonna medicate, so.
Rehire the 42.
Salespeople crooks.
Rehire the 42.
Salespeople crooks.
Rehire the 42.
Salespeople crooks.
Rehire the 42. Rehire the 42.
Right, woo!
So we'll stay here a few more minutes, and then we're going to head down to Power Market, where we'll be live streaming at 6 to stop the patriarchy and protest the Hobby Lobby decision of the Supreme Court. As the financial district quickly turns into a ghost town here on the weekend, holiday weekend. One more moment, people.
they're going to change the name of the Supreme Court.
Not a big turnout.
Supreme Corporation.
Yep. Sounds like it.
You know, it's interesting. Most of the lawyers, the judges on there are corporate lawyers. And 5 of them, the 5 that are most conservative, are all Catholic, including Thomas, who was converted by Scalia. Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Well, Scalia's an interesting character. You know, he always supports issues of free speech. Like, he'll always support that. 100%. On that issue, he's good. But I mean, most of us knew that the Supreme Court is packed anyway, basically. You know. And what's his name? Thomas, he was with Monsanto.
Yeah.
He was their legal counsel. So we know they're going to rule for Monsanto.
He doesn't recuse himself when there are issues that concern him.
No, none of them do except for the liberals. This country is quickly losing its preeminence around the world. You know, you can see the decline and fall of the U.S. empire happening like within just a few short years. And it won't take much. Switching over to a new standard of currency will do it.
Look what's happening in Iraq right now. I mean, we go in there 10 years later. We're talking about going back in there. Come on, we failed.
Well, yeah, it's hell. And that was always a war for the hearts and minds anyway. Just like Vietnam, just like any of the wars that the United States has done. So they weren't able to win the hearts and minds of anybody over in Iraq, that's for damn sure. The only one that seems to be benefiting out of all it is the Kurds. Because now they have a chance of getting their own country. So, but that could change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, all this stuff could change overnight. Alrighty, I think I'm going to end the live stream here, folks. And then take a stroll over to Palo Market. I'll resume the live stream in about an hour. So we'll see you then. Thanks a lot for joining me there, Fuzzits. We'll be back in about less than an hour, so whatever long it takes me to walk down to Palo Market. All right, man. Cheers out, and have a good afternoon.